If this episode is late, there's a very good reason. Most of us are probably playing Pokemon ZA. Greetings, everybody. I'm the voice of reason. Joining me, as always, is Leah the Squirrel.
I don't get mine until tomorrow.
Well, yeah, well, I get mine tomorrow as well, but I have to pick it up at Walmart. Wait, no, Best Buy, Best Buy. That's fine.
Delivery!
Yeah. So this, yeah.
I'm
So
getting mine delivered. I'm
okay.
lazy.
Well, I want to be able to play it and also possibly stream it since Thursday is when it is my off day. Anyway, NFL predictions. Seeing how we did. Yeah, okay, not awful. I mean,
Aha!
wasn't week 5 for me, but yeah, Leah, you are still in the lead. We tied, going 9-6. I think, seeing how, yeah, I think, yeah, me picking the Packers and Chiefs, and then you picking the Panthers and Seahawks. I think evened us out. So yeah, and son of a bitch, the coin.
I realize the Cowboys are shit.
Mm-hmm. God damn it, the coin beat us 10 and
Coin one.
they went 10-5. Nikki went 8-7. And so, as you see on your screen, records right now, Nikki is 55-37-1. Leah is 63-29-1. I am 59-33-1. And the coin is almost back to 500 at 45-47-1.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
No one has an idea what we're doing. All right. With that said, it's time to move on to winners and losers. Did you start off, or did I start off last time?
I don't remember. You start off.
All right. Honorable mention. Not really a sports related one, but I gotta give it out to the one Jacksonville Jaguars player who had who had their kid who just went through chemo, completed it for leukemia, made as an honorable captain for the Seahawks. Jaguars game. That was a very sweet moment. I will put the player here, as you'll soon see. Anyway, winner for this week. This is not a typo. My winner for the week are the New York Giants. How about that? Like I said last week, Jackson Dart is the man, and Cam Scattaboo is their secret weapon.
What I find hilarious is last season. I wrote this down somewhere so I can actually.
It was about Barkley, right?
Yes, Saquon left the Giants, went to the Eagles, won a Super Bowl, and now the teams are in a reverse situation where the Giants are looking really good and the Eagles are not.
No, they are not. In fact, that's actually my loser for the week. Now, I know it's just for the weekend, specifically the city of Philadelphia. Ha, ha,
Oh yeah.
ha. So, yeah, we already mentioned Eagles. What the hell happened? You got your ass beat by the Giants. Flyers, I think they just got their win. When? Tuesday is when they got their win. And I can laugh at the Phillies because they once again choked in the ALDS by losing to someone who played in the wild card. Ha! Suck it!
I do find it hilarious that only 2 times has a city lost in the 3 major sports. It's even funnier because it's always Philly. It's only happened twice, and both times it's Philly.
Insert if I had a nickel joke here.
Yes.
But in any case, no, I'm making fun of the sports teams. I'm not making fun of like any of the players because I still like pro Nick Sirianni for his LGBTQ plus stance. I 100% agree with that. But yeah, that just sucks for the city. Anyway, Leah, your honorable mentions.
My honorable mentions for losers of the week: the Ravens. Dear God, I also need to mention Sanders because right now he'd be playing if he decided to not piss off the Ravens and say, I don't want to go there.
Mm.
Honorable mention number 2. The Cowboys. Dear God, you suck now. Well, you lost to possibly, like, top 5 worst team, one of the top 5 worst teams in the league, in the Panthers.
And yet they have a winning record. The Panthers have a 500 record.
Yes. Speaking of the Cowboys, Jerry Jones has just said, "Oh, we've got a lot of ammo to improve our defense via trades."
Who are you going to
Maybe you
trade
wouldn't
for?
need to. Maybe a pass rusher. I don't know. Maybe the guy they just traded away.
Maybe that's
Maybe someone
possibility.
like him. And honorable mention number 3, the Jets.
At this point,
We as a Bears fan, we did warn you about your QB.
at this point, it's not. I'm not. Well, I still. Oh, I won't say I have. Let me put it this way: I have more faith.
Careful.
I have more faith in Fields than I do the Fields as a quarterback than Aaron Glenn as a coach.
I think it's multiple issues. It's not just like the front office.
It's always multiple issues with the Jets. That ever since Namath guaranteed a win over the Colts at Super Bowl 3, nothing has went their way. And it also,
yeah, I was rewatching Secret Base's video series on the Vikings, and they mentioned the Jets, and it's like, that's really mean. Because they show like, oh, this is how long a team has been waiting to win a Super Bowl. Oh, and they're talking about this right after they mentioned Super Bowl 3.
It's funny because out of all of the NFC North teams, the only team to not see a championship at all is the Minnesota Vikings.
And yet they competently run most of the time. They're just unlucky.
I still remember, what was it? Ben Brainerd did a video. Minnesota joins the table. Talking about like 2 drunkards, and Florida's like, "Oh, you think it's like you think you're a drunkard? Try being a Jags fan." And then the Minnesota's like, "Oh, for cute. At least the Jags don't give you hope." Anyway, your winner.
And my actual loser of the week.
Yes.
Is Brian Branch for starting a fucking fight.
Never throw a punch.
Never throw a punch after the game is over.
Why?
Like, I can understand getting really heated mid-game. Because there's still time left. But it's over. You lost. Move on.
Yeah.
My winner of the week. I don't have any honorable mentions for winners because this week was kind of average. There just was a lot of bad happened.
Yeah.
My winner of the week is the Colts.
Yeah.
How? Like, I can understand and the Buccaneers doing well. I can understand and, like, Rams doing well. I can understand the 49ers doing well, but dear God, how are you keep moving forward of all those injuries? But the Colts, out of nowhere, are really good.
Hey, honestly, the Great Circle came out after Dial of Destiny. Maybe that was the key.
Who knows?
Yeah. Okay, so now so now that we got out of the way, it's time for week 7, and we only have 2 people on the bye, Ravens and the Bills. So let's get things started off with AFC North matchup for Thursday night. Steelers taking on the Bengals.
Still going Super Bowl.
Josh got Super Bowl. Yeah, Steelers are really good. Bengals, you know what? You have a backup. I will say this: you have a backup in Joe Flacco until Burrow gets there, until Burrow gets healthy. Yeah, utilize him.
If I'm honest, the Bengals might want to start tanking.
What, for an O-line?
I mean, they're 7th. They're currently 7th.
True.
And there's a lot of teams between them and the first overall. They're not getting the first overall pick. That's kind of locked up with the Jets. But they could get in the top 5 and either trade that and get like a lot of like some good picks and build the team up, or use it and get someone really good.
Yeah, but
of
anyway.
course it's also the Bengals. So
yeah, that's a good point.
They got to draft well. Oh.
Yeah, I mean they've been drafting better than the 90s. But anyway, as we see, cannot spell. Bongles. There we go. So yeah, current spread for this game: Steelers 5.5. I think that is doable, considering that the Steelers are really, really good.
I don't think they're really good. I think they're really average, which is good for the league at the moment.
True, but honestly, it's at this point it's a straight shot for the Steelers to get to the playoffs. No matter based on what's happening with the Ravens, the Bungles, and the Browns, like it's a sure shot.
It's not that they're really good, it's the fact that everyone else in their division has decided to be really bad.
That is a good point. But I'm taking the Steelers. The coin is taking the Bungles.
Why can't the Bears do that? Like, have that happen to them? 1 year.
Who knows? And Nikki is also taking the Steelers. All right, next, moving on over to Sunday in London. This could be a sneaky good matchup. Rams taking on the Jaguars. Rams beat the Ravens. Jaguars, heartbreaker. Lost of the Seahawks at home. Let's see, what is Bet saying for this? Okay, within a field goal. Rams 3.5. I don't believe. I'll try to check the injury report, but I'm not sure if. I believe Puka's day-to-day on the Rams.
Let's check.
Puka Nacua is
injury list.
Yep. Yeah, it's an ankle sprain. He's probably going to be missing the week.
High ankle sprain.
Yep.
Could be a week. Could be 6 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, so that's got to get nursed. Ooh. This is actually I think the one pick that I'm debating on whether I should flip or not. Cuz like the Rams are good. Jags are sneaky good when they actually are catching the ball. And I really like their offense. Defense is really good. I don't know. This honestly does feel like a coin flip. I'm just going to see what the coin says in this situation. Ooh, they're picking the Rams. Okay, so that means... Yeah, I might flip this. Depending. Leah, what do you think?
I am not sure.
What does your coin flip say?
I'm really not sure.
Oh, what, it'll land on its side?
No, it landed on the ground and rolled off.
Oh. Oh, of course.
It's decided not to participate. When in see, normally I'd say when in doubt, the Jags will fuck up.
Hmm. But they haven't really fucked up that bad this year.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna pick the Jags. They're
Uh,
actually starting to be run competently.
all right. Okay, I think I'll be the contrarian and pick the favorite to win this, in which I will take the Rams along with a coin. Next. Okay. I get to talk about this. I'm excited to talk about this match. Holy War 2, Saints Bears. Now, for those who don't know what the Holy War is, in terms of college football, BYU and Utah, their rivalry game is known as the Holy War, in reference to uh, Bob Brigham Young founding both universities. But BYU being the private university with high moral standards, and Utah being a state-run university. So it is literally church versus state. So I'm picking Utah to win that one. Meanwhile, Bears versus Rams. Why I call it Holy War 2? The Saints versus the Pope. That is literally the reason I'm calling this Holy War 2.
Fair. So, how to put this? Bears gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Partly, because I think the Saints are gonna be. They are in a position where legitimately they could tank and get the number one overall pick.
Right.
It's like for me, it's like them, Jets, Cleveland, Miami.
Yeah.
Who I think could actually get that number one overall pick. Jets currently leading that pack, but it's the Jets. It would be totally them to screw up their tank.
2020. Everyone remembers 2020 when they won both their games against the Rams and the Browns.
Mm-hmm. And with how bad teams are, it would only take winning 1 or 2 games.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, currently, we all thought the Panthers were going to be back in that running, but hey, they're 500 now, so anything could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So as far as this game, Bears looking good. Saints still somehow they're fine, but they're still losing. All of us are taking the Bears except for the coin. They decided to take the Saints.
Yes.
All right. Next, let's break out the tanks. It's Tank Bowl time. Dolphins taking on the Browns. And right now, ESPN Pick'em has this as a 50-50. 50% of people have picked the Dolphins, 50% of people have picked the Browns.
The current holder of the 2nd overall draft pick versus the holder of the 4th overall draft pick.
Oh my god, this is going to be a shit show.
I'm picking Miami.
Why are you picking Miami?
Because the Browns are honestly worse.
I think the Dolphins are leagues worse. Like, even in the
here's my reasoning. This is partly a coin flip. But also, the Dolphins do have some good parts that if they all click, they can be a decent team. The Browns don't have that.
I don't know.
The Browns are still one or two pieces away from being a possibly good team. They need to draft well. They need to get free agents.
I'm aware of that, but the issue with that is I have more confidence in the. This is weird saying this. I have more confidence in the Browns front office right now than I do the Dolphins.
That's why I think the Browns will lose. because the front office, I think, fully realizes we need better draft picks.
Mm. I don't know. Like, that being said, I still, like, compare the two teams, I think the Browns are still, I still have the better defense, so I think they'll hold the Dolphins.
1 second, I need
Yeah.
to check something.
Good.
Browns are thinking of dumping Myles Garrett to someone.
Wait. To who?
To someone.
Oh, to someone.
He is on, from what I'm hearing, from what the reports are saying, he's on the trade block.
Oh. Well, I mean, so was Brees Hall, but I don't think that's going to mean anything.
Yeah, but it's mid-season, so...
Mm-hmm.
And Myles Garrett is an actual competent player, so I could see a good team being willing to trade for him.
Mm-hmm.
There is enough teams that need, like, someone in his position.
Yeah.
Hey, Cowboys, how you doing?
That being said, you mentioned the defense. I still think the the Browns have the better defense. That's why I'm picking them over the Dolphins.
Mm.
All right. Moving.
I said, this one's kind of a coin flip.
All right, moving on to the Mike Vrabel revenge game. Pats taking on the Titans. The Patriots are fucking good. Again. And I hate it.
They're good. They're not great. I'm okay with them being good.
And the Titans are bad. There's no if.
Oh, no, they're not just bad. They're generationally bad.
Yep, they fired Brian Callahan. It's not going to help. Because
I was about to say, that's not going to help.
Mm-mm. I'm surprised What's-His-Face also didn't get canned. The other Callahan.
Yes, he's dead.
Yeah, this is going to be a blowout. Pats.
I don't know why the Titans fired him mid-season. I think they should have just kept him until, like, the moment their season is over. Fire him and then hire a new person. Because then that new person has, like, the whole off-season to, like, get the team to learn his stuff.
Exactly. That being said, it's going to be a blowout. All three of us are taking the
Coin's
Patriots. The coin is taking the Titans. Next, moving on to AFC West matchup at 1 o'clock. We're seeing these guys play at 1 o'clock. Raiders taking on the Chiefs. Raiders had a lucky win. I think the Chiefs are back. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with this team.
The Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Bills are all, in my opinion, still good. They're just making stupid mistakes.
Exactly. I mean...
But the Raiders are not good.
No, I think just checking ESPN bet. Oh my god, is this the highest? Yep, it's the highest. Chiefs at 12.5 over the Raiders. That's nearly 2 scores. I want to say double it, but I don't know. Watch somehow the Raiders actually beat the Chiefs.
If they do, I don't know what's going to happen, but it will be nothing good.
No. But yeah, all of us are taking the Chiefs, including the coin. Next, we have a not a divisional matchup, but conference matchup. Eagles taking on the Vikings. Eagles got their head smashed in by Cam Scattaboo, and the Vikings were on a bye.
I think...
What do you think?
I think this is the beginning of a slide.
For which team?
The Eagles.
Ooh, okay. So you think how far do you think they're going to slide?
lose this week, lose maybe next week. I need to check what they have next week.
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
Eagles.
lose next week. Lose this week, lose next week, then get a win.
I don't know. Well, looking at their schedule, they have the Vikings, Giants, Packers, Lions, Cowboys, uh, and Bears. But I think before they go on their bye, yeah, I think their bye is like a lot later than normal.
I could see them losing until week 11. Now looking at it,
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, they have their bye against after the Giants game.
ah,
Yeah. So it is going to be. It's gonna be it's gonna honestly gonna be a tough stretch for them.
yes,
Meanwhile, yeah. Meanwhile, the Vikings, seeing how their schedule's going. Uh, Honestly, about the same difficulty. Afterwards, they have the Chargers, the Lions, the Ravens, the Bears, and then the Packers, and then the Seahawks. Thanksgiving weekend.
yes, both teams are coming into their difficult part of the season.
Yeah. In doing so, I think this.
Wait a minute,
What?
we just called the Giants a difficult team to beat.
What year is it? 2007.
Huh, it feels strange.
In any case, the Vikings. Yeah, I think the Eagles need this win more. Uh,
Oh, no, both teams need the win. It's
right.
not a question about that.
Yeah. But in any case, I'm taking the Eagles just because just out of desperation. So is Nikki.
I'm taking the Vikings because I think they might win. I
All right.
actually legitimately believe that.
Yes. And so is the coin. Next. Oh Jesus fucking Christ. Panthers, Jets. The
I
Panthers.
am not picking the Jets.
No.
That is my answer.
The Panthers beat the Cowboys. The Jets finally got a turnover. And I just want to
Yay!
and I just want to point this out. Minus 12 passing yards.
As I said earlier, we did warn you.
That's the That's more on the offense. Why the scheme was so bad. I do not blame Justin Fields.
Oh no, here's the thing. You know a quarterback is bad if we dump him off. You know he's even worse if he then gets dumped off and isn't signed over a 41-year-old.
But yeah, no one's picking the Panthers outside of the coin. The coin somehow thinks the Jets are actually going to get their first win. I doubt it. Maybe after this game they'll fire Aaron Glenn, but then again, that still won't help. Oh,
As I said, I'm not picking the Panthers to win. I'm picking the Jets to lose.
And yet, this is a coin flip game, apparently, according to ESPN Bet. Panthers.
I mean, as I said, the betting system kind of lags behind by a week or two.
Moving on to the 4 o'clock games. Giants taking on the Broncos. Giants stunner win against a division rival in the Eagles. Broncos, they played in London and they played like ass.
Yes,
But
they're going to continue playing ass against the Giants.
Strange part is I actually agree with you.
Yep.
Normally they say, oh no, the Denver Broncos are going to be home. It's going to be a mile high. Everything's going to be hunky dory. I don't know. I don't know.
I have two reasons why being at Mile High does not affect the Giants. One, Scatterboo doesn't care for your opinions on altitude. He's already high.
Oh my god! The image of him and Fitzpatrick ripping off their shirts in Philadelphia at MetLife was just perfect.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this might be like the Giants on an upward trend. Broncos might get a fluke loss, but that's how we're going. Leah and I taking the Giants. Nikki and the coin are taking the Broncos. Next, this is gonna be a good game. 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Colts taking on the Chargers. The Colts.
If you had have told me that I was looking forward to Colts Chargers at the start of the season, I would have laughed.
The Colts are good. The Chargers almost lost to Miami. Let's get that on the table so you know why we're picking the Colts.
I'm gonna say this. The Chargers are a good team, they're just injured at the moment.
Yeah, because I think they lost Amari Hampton.
Yep. They have lost a couple of people to injury this season.
Yeah. And I think McConkey has an ankle injury too. So yeah, I think you can tell. So that's why, honestly, I think Leah and I are taking the Colts to win over the Chargers.
Nikki is taking the Chargers.
Yeah, and no, they're okay. The coin is taking the Colts. Okay, I think it's the first three against one on Nikki's side.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next, Commanders taking on the Cowboys. Commanders lost by a field goal. So did the Cowboys, and because they got the Rico Dowdle.
Difference is
yeah.
Dallas lost by a field goal to Carolina.
Yes. But Commanders lost to a field goal to Jake Moody. So take that with a grain of salt.
Grain of salt, yeah, fair.
Oh my god. So most people are taking the Commanders to win. ESPN Bet has this as coin flip in favor of the Commanders at 1.5. That guy might be the only one that's taking the upset and picking the Cowboys. That's the coin. Nope. Okay.
I don't trust the Cowboys anymore. I think, if I'm honest, I think the Cowboys aren't going to make the playoffs.
I agree with that because they have no defense.
Yep.
But it's a matter of how can the Cowboys offense just outscore on the Commanders defense is the better question.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's possible. That's why I'm taking the Cowboys to win this game.
Uh-huh.
And so the coin has also selected the Cowboys to win. Meanwhile, Nikki and Leah have taken the Commanders because they are obviously the better team.
Yes.
All right. Final 4 o'clock game. Packers taking on the Cardinals. Packers beat Joe. They beat Joe Flacco. Finally, they beat Joe Flacco. Granted, on a different team, but hey, it is what it is. Yep. Meanwhile, the Cardinals almost beat the Colts. So, I don't know, I don't know. The Cardinals have been sneaky bad they've kind of been an under the radar team, but no one pays attention to them. They're not that good. Meanwhile, the Packers hopefully starting to get their shit together. They're currently number one in the division, only by that one tie against the Cowboys, because everyone else has at least 2 losses. Leah, what do you think?
I'm picking the Packers because the Cardinals are injured to hell.
Yeah, yeah. How many people are injured on the Cardinals? I haven't. That's the thing. I haven't paid attention to them because they're not really in the news as of late. This outside of Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray.
20.
Geez,
Like 25 people
like listed as injured or on injured reserve.
are either out, injured reserve, or questionable.
No, that's why they're
They
bad.
are injured to hell.
Oh Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's why we're taking. Like, I think all of us are taking the Packers. Let's see what the coin says. The coin has selected the Cardinals.
Oh, I guess the coin believes that Zay Flowers will return.
Oof. We'll
Not
see.
Flowers, Jones. Zay Jones.
Zay Jones. Zay Flowers is on
Yes.
another team.
That's a different person.
All right. Okay, next, moving on to Sunday night. This might be sneaky good. Falcons taking on the 49ers. Falcons absolutely demolished the Buffalo Bills by just
Now,
running down the gullet.
now, I have a rule.
Is never trust the
After the
Falcons.
Falcons, after the Falcons do really well, they immediately Falcons into a loss. I'm picking the 49ers.
That being said, 49ers are also injured to hell and back. In fact, they also they
Yes.
just lost Fred Warner for the season.
Yes. And yet,
Well,
the Falcons will find a way to lose.
How is it that the only person that's healthy on that team is Christian McCaffrey?
Because the coaching staff sacrificed everyone else's health.
That would explain it. Nikki and I are taking the Falcons. Leah, you were alongside the coin taking the 49ers.
Yes.
All right. Next, another sneaky good game. Monday night game 1. Buccaneers taking on the Lions. Buccaneers are the best team in football right now. Changed my mind.
I keep hearing dog barks.
But are you sure that's not Georgia?
No.
Oh, it's because
The Bucks have that dog in them.
Right, they have that dog in them. Meanwhile, the Lions got their ass beat by Kansas City. They're going to take, and I say they're going to take that win. Take that loss and absolutely hammer it down on Tampa Bay.
I think this is like they take a punch from the Chiefs, then a punch from the Bucks, and then they come back.
Oof. So, and you're taking the Bucks to win.
Yes. Because the Bucks are really good.
I know they're really good, but they're also kind of injured to hell and back. Because I think Godwin's injured again, Abuka's injured. Who recently went on IR? Not
my
Bucky Irving.
My additional reason for why I'm not picking the Lions is next week's their bye.
Oh, okay.
So the Lions go on bye, and then week 9 they start winning again.
I don't know. I think the Lions would be happier if they go into their bye on a win.
Yes, but when have the Lions decided to ever make their fandom happy?
2 years ago.
And how long did that last?
Fair enough, I guess. All right, and final game. This time starting at 10:00 on the West Coast. Texans taking on the Seahawks. Texans coming off of a bye. And the Seahawks have probably the best quarterback wide receiver tandem. It's Sam Darnold, JSN. That is weird to say that Sam Darnold is part of a good wide receiver tandem.
Very weird.
Seahawks are still good on the offense. I don't know if this is a game where CJ Stroud finally comes through or not. But in doing so, I'm taking the Seahawks to win.
I am taking the Seahawks as well because they are the better team.
And the coin Staking the Texans alongside Nikki. Interesting. So we have a variety of picks this year. Picks this week.
This week. Yes. Someone will likely go into the lead.
Yeah, I think only one game where all of us picked one a team to win, and that's the Chiefs game over the Raiders.
No, wait. We all picked, except for the coin, we all picked the Bears.
And the Panthers.
And the Patriots.
And the Packers. Okay, so well, then again, who cares about the coin's opinion anyway?
Yes, exactly. The coin is here to show that random odds that we're better at picking than random odds.
Well, not last week, notwithstanding.
Shh. There's always one outlier.